Are you an eczema parent who has been told your child's eczema has nothing to do with food? If that's you, this video will change your life. It will change your life because I'm going to tell you something that you already know. But no one is validating how you feel. No one is validating what you think. But today I will. And this is research backed. I am not just a random person telling you these things. I'm an experienced healthcare professional, international registered dietitian, here to help you as an eczema parent get to the bottom of why your child has eczema. The other day we had a little girl who's been told that her child's eczema has nothing to do with what she eats or drinks. Now this little girl, from when she was breastfed, no symptoms. Then they started formula feeding and the eczema appeared. Now they started weaning, solid diet, and her eczema has got even worse. And no one has mentioned that it could be food allergy related. Now when we started working together, because mom said, you were the first one where I heard what I've been thinking, which is, could my child's eczema be food allergy related? She said, you're the first one I heard on TikTok talk about this. I don't understand that. Why are we not talking about this topic more often? Your child, if they have eczema, they are at higher risk of having multiple food allergies. This is not a belief, this is scientific fact. And when we work with this patient, and actually it was not rocket science, if your child's eczema started when they started formula feeding, of course it could be cows milk protein allergy, and you have to work that one out. You have to do a diagnostic challenge, and that's what we did. And it confirmed that this little girl had cows milk protein allergy, but also egg allergy. And no one had bothered to look at that. So now she's actually off her steroid cream for the first time in months, and she's on an egg and a milk-free diet, and her symptoms are under control. Now, if you're breastfeeding your baby, which a lot of our patients are doing, then it makes it a little bit more complicated, but not impossible. You have maybe eliminated lots of foods from your diet, thinking, could this help? Could this? And you're seeing things improve, but then they go back to square one and you're like, oh my goodness, what's going on? This is what happens to our parents. And that's why, as part of our signature, the Settle Baby Plan, we follow you every day. We make sure we follow our patients every day so we can see what they eat and the child's symptoms. And it just helps us as experts to pinpoint the triggers. Now, from all the patients we have from all over the world, there is one common thing, and that common thing is everyone's being told that their child's eczema has nothing to do with a food allergy. But I'll tell you that it could definitely be something food allergy related. In fact, your child, if they have eczema, most likely doesn't just have one. They don't just have one food allergy. They could have multiple food allergies. And this is not to scare you, this is just a scientific fact. And from all the children we have with eczema, in order to improve their symptoms, we are having to eliminate at least 2 to 3 foods from their diet. Now, please go and watch all the parents talking about how we've helped them. If you don't trust this video, I know there's a lot of information out there. So you as a parent, please be critical. I would want you to be critical and not just take my word for it. Go on Trustpilot, read about us, watch all the videos on TikTok, on YouTube, because my aim with this video in particular is to tell you as a parent that if your child has eczema, they most likely have multiple food allergies. But you are being dismissed because a lot of healthcare professionals are still not embracing this scientific fact. I'm not sure why. Please tell me why in the comments, because I don't get it. Because as a clinician for almost 15 years, we see tremendous results when we manipulate the diet, but we do it safely. I would never recommend someone does it on their own without the help of a dietitian, because you could be putting yourself and your child at risk. If you're breastfeeding, of course, yourself, but your child as well. Don't just eliminate. Get the right help and support. And you know what? There's nothing more satisfying for me to see when symptoms improve through food elimination and through changing the diet and making it healthier, making it more balanced. And it is so satisfying for me as a dietitian. In fact, I do this work not just to help your eczema baby, but because it's so satisfying for me to see the before and after photos. I'm like, wow, it is possible. It is possible. But all along, parents were told it was impossible. Let's prove that it is possible. So if you have an eczema baby, please don't just think that they have to live with it. Yes, there are many factors that can aggravate eczema. I am very aware of that. But from the clients we see, up to 95% get symptom resolution, meaning they get their symptoms improved when we help them to get to the bottom of what is triggering the symptoms. So if that can happen for them, why can't it happen for you? You are not alone in this. Your child is not unique in this. This is a very common issue. And unfortunately, it is a common issue that's not acknowledged for what it needs to be acknowledged for, which is, if your child has eczema, they most likely have multiple food allergies. For those of you who want help and support, for those of you here on TikTok, on Instagram, you can DM us the word choice to hear about our Settle Baby Plan. Inside the Settle Baby Plan, we help you to get to the bottom of what's going on for your baby. This is the most popular package, 5-star rated, 3-month support from us, and we get to the bottom of why your child has eczema through food elimination, careful observing, and we are holding your hand throughout the process so you don't have to do it on your own and not know what on earth is going on. If you're on YouTube, you are more than welcome to email us on info@nishtischoice.com. You can also check out our website on www.nishtischoice.com. There is help. You're not alone. Please don't think you're stuck forever with an eczema baby. I think it's always worth working with a specialist to get to the bottom of it. At least you know that you've tried it all. But if you haven't worked with a professional, then you haven't tried it all. And I think your child, if they have eczema, deserves that, because eczema is a sign of inflammation. You need to get to the bottom of why that is. So DM us the word choice now to get started, or email us on info@nishtischoice.com. I can't wait to help you. I can't wait to see you and speak to you and get to the bottom of why your child has eczema. Let's do it.